Hello everybody, GamerXL3 here. How are you doing today? Before I start this video, sorry I haven't been uploading. School's started, things have happened. Crazy. However, there should be some more videos coming relatively soon, so be excited for that. But what I decided to make this video on was I recently went to Fan Expo Toronto, and it was my first con ever, and I just wanted to tell you about what I thought of it and if I would recommend it. So I should also have some pictures floating around, have some pictures that I took from the con, on the screen while I'm talking about it. That should give you some context about what I'm saying. So first what we did is, of course, we left for Toronto at about 12 o'clock. Now, it was a 4 hour drive. I don't know exactly, something like within a few hours. And we went to Burlington, I believe, actually, taking the GO train into Toronto and just walked to the convention center. Now, we had some trouble getting into the convention center because we were mostly surrounded by exits, so we had to walk around for a few minutes to find the entrance. But finally, after we got into the convention center, we got our tickets, and we just kind of followed the crowd downstairs into where the main event was. And on the way, we saw some rooms for like D&D and some like other board games and other tabletop games, and it was pretty cool. But we were there for the main convention. So once we enter the room, we noticed it's loud, it's crowded, it's crazy. But we had a map, luckily, because we stopped by a information booth, and if we didn't have that map, we would have been completely lost. So I should have some pictures of the map up around here, just kind of floating around. But the way that it was sectioned was, right when you walk in, you have all these vendors. And it's kind of like this big section of vendors, and behind the vendors are all of these booths. Like, you had Nintendo there, you had PlayStation there, Xbox, Ubisoft, I saw Universal, Hasbro, all these big name companies. And to the left of like if you were going from the entrance, to the left, beside the booths and the vendors, you see all the artists, like all the illustrators that you see, and this is a huge alley, basically. And yes, it was called Artist Alley, and it was literally this alleyway of just like artists and like little like chairs, like they were just chairs. They had chairs and a stand, and they had their art just displayed in their own little spot. And they were like, okay, you want this button? $4 for 5 buttons, whatever. And you had shirts, you had buttons, you had all this stuff. And I got some of the buttons and stuff, and it was pretty cool. So now I can actually talk about what we did first. First, we obviously had to go through the vendor area to get through to the booth, because I knew that there would be a Nintendo booth there, and I was like, hey, I want to go to that. So we ended up making our way to the Nintendo booth, and I noticed that they have Mario Odyssey demoing, and I'm like, heck yeah, I wanna demo that. That's awesome. And so I got in line. It was about a 10-minute wait, and I finally got to play Odyssey. It was fun. I had fun. It played like Mario Galaxy. It was awesome. And then after that, we just kind of walked around. We went to the PlayStation booth. We went to a few other booths, and we just kind of walked around. We didn't spend too much time by the booths area. We just kind of looked at things, and then we went on our way. And then we went to Artist Alley. What we did there was we just kind of went up and down the aisles, just up and down, looking at the art, having a good time. But then we ended up going to where the vendors are to look through there, and I see this awesome shirt shop. Now, I don't know why I'm not wearing my shirt that I bought from there, but it's a Zelda shirt. I would show a picture of it, but But it's pretty funny, actually. I'll wear it in a video one day. Maybe next video. I don't know. Yeah, we look through some of the vendors, and we go there. We kind of stop by. But then I forget, going back to the booths, there was an EB Games booth, and of course, we stopped by there. And basically, think of the EB Games store or GameStop store if you're from the US, and expand it. Like, they had every single thing in stock. They had Switches in stock. They had these supply crates for Call of Duty there. They had everything. They had Funko Pops on the wall. They had Unreal sales, everything. And I got this Mario Odyssey poster. There should be a picture of that. And I also bought a Breath of the Wild poster. That's pretty cool. And yeah. So overall, after we only were able to stay there for a few hours because we got there at like 4 o'clock and it ended at 7 o'clock, so we had a few hours. And after going through all the vendors and all that, and the vendors had some cool stuff, not just like shirts and stuff. They had some weapons, they had some video games, they had amiibos, they had all sorts of stuff, and it was really cool. But overall, I would definitely recommend going there, and I'd definitely go again next year. But I mean, it was a bit stressful getting there because all the exits and stuff. But I had a lot. I had a lot of fun there, and unfortunately, I was only able to go there for a few hours to hang out. But I got what I wanted. I got a lot of stuff, and I'm really happy about that. So would I recommend it? Yes, I would. If you're willing to go to Toronto, of course. I mean, it's a convention. It was my first one, and I gotta say, and you see all these cosplayers and all these crazy people, I suppose. But it's so much fun there, honestly, and there's so much to do. And I wish that we could stay for like the D&D, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, I suppose. Sorry about the shorter one, and again, sorry about the not uploading thing. There will be more uploads in the future, though. Do not worry. So yeah, this is GamerXL3 signing off. Goodbye.